Hello there, my beautiful Aries friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. Now, today, Spirit has asked me to bring a special message for you. There's something that they're trying to communicate, and I feel that they have been sending you signs and messages. But what we're going to do is actually find out exactly what it is that they're trying to say through my tarot cards, okay? So what I'm going to actually do for you is open your reading with a Guardian Angel Oracle card. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you, followed by a bonus card from the Spirit Animals Oracle deck, and then an angel number for you as well. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So make sure you stay tuned for all of this, everyone. So let's go ahead, call in Spirit, Aries, and see what it is that Spirit wants you to hear, what's meant for you. All right, we are getting open heart. They want you to have an open heart. Open your heart, says Spirit. Be courageous and embrace vulnerable and authentic moments. Believe that you deserve to be seen and loved for who you are. When you open your heart, you invite miracles and new experiences into your life. So once again, be courageous, Aries, and embrace vulnerable and authentic moments. Believe that you deserve to be seen and loved for who you are. When you open your heart, you invite miracles and new experiences into your life. So look at that. They're wanting you to have an open heart. Be receptive here because there's so much that Spirit is wanting to share with you. All right, so let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming in. Ace of Swords, look at this, a connection. So Spirit is wanting to connect with you. There's some information, some knowledge. I feel they're wanting to help guide you through whatever it is that you're going through right now. And I feel some of you have called on your spirit guides to come in and bring a message. So this is why you're finding yourself here in this space, Aries. So the Ace of Swords to start. We have the Three of Swords. So perhaps some of you are moving through pain. You're going through something that might be feeling really tough. I'm getting a lot of sadness, grief, disappointment here as well, and just hurtful words that were said. There was an exchanging of some words that may have led to something that has caused you pain here. All right, Aries, so this is all about releasing and letting this energy go. Okay, so that's the Three of Swords. And we have the Five of Wands. So we definitely had some sort of a disagreement, some sort of an argument. Something happened here. Again, words being exchanged. Maybe you weren't the one that was involved, but you overheard, or you were kind of in the picture in some way. Whatever's happening here, this is only temporary, okay? I feel a lot of times this Five of Wands, especially around Mercury retrograde, is actually in fact instigated from the energy of Mercury retrograde, right? So there's something going on here. This is only temporary. It's a patch. You're going to get through this. All right, Aries. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So the Five of Wands. So pay attention to the numbers 1, 3, and 5s in your life. This is coming in as a confirmation that there's something in this reading for you, but also the number 1, 3, 5 in that sequence. Okay, now before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today, Aries. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. All right, so something's happened and it's caused you pain, Aries, and you're not in a good position right now. So I feel that whatever has happened here, you need to heal from it. You need to allow yourself to feel the emotions, right? We're meant to feel emotions that are rising within us. So allow yourself to feel the feelings, but don't hold on to them. Allow them to pass, okay? I'm getting emotional responses coming in as well. And maybe even something that you reacted to here. Aries, some sort of a reaction came out of some sort of an explosion, it feels like. So the Ace of Swords, we've got something new opening up, okay? You've got this opportunity to walk through this energy that is available to you right now to really come up with a different solution, some sort of a different way of looking at what may have transpired, or Spirit is giving you guidance, right? So the guidance is already there, okay? This is why I feel Spirit is bringing this message to you, is because some of you might be uncertain, confused, or feeling lost, angry, like very emotional because of something that happened with another person, right? This could be a spouse, this could be a family member, coworker, a friend, or just a random person on the street, right? Whoever this person is, I'm getting just conflict with another person. And there's a lot of really intense energy here, Aries. I don't know what this is, but I feel like you're bubbling over. I'm getting a bubbling over energy here for some of you. And this is actually coming through the heart energy from the Three of Swords. Sorry, they're moving me over to this card now because I feel I have to address all of this. So what's happening here is you're going through some sort of a new change in your life. Okay, and it's coming in a way that it's disrupting your life, disrupting your own energy, maybe opening some old wounds that you once used to have. And, you know, I feel like there's a flood of energy coming in that is really affecting the way that you're experiencing life right now, right? It's just, again, a bubbling of energy. So this may have been triggered through miscommunication, right? We are going through Mercury retrograde, so perhaps some of you are feeling the effects of this. I'm getting a miscommunication somewhere, or perhaps something that was said but misinterpreted, or I'm getting a butting heads of energy. And then I'm getting an exchanging of words, body language, like all sorts of ways that we humans communicate with each other. So whatever is happening is very obvious as far as, you know, that this is actually not something that is good that you're experiencing. I'm getting a truth being revealed here as well. So I'm getting just a lot of things that some of you are dealing with. That's tough. Tough situation. So, you know, it's like you've been impacted in a very powerful way here. It feels like a blow, right? It just feels like a blow to you. And Spirit is not wanting you to allow this to knock you down. Okay, so Spirit is asking you to not to allow this to knock you down. It's not meant to knock you down, even though it feels like it's really knocking you down. They want you to gather strength here, okay? Because there's so much more that you're meant to do here in your life, and you're not meant to stop. Okay, this is just something that you're going through. This is actually, it feels like a final battle before you hit some sort of a new frequency vibration. And you're actually growing from this experience. There's something that you're learning through this experience. So you have to allow yourself to move through this without letting emotions and feelings and all sorts of things, words and things, get the best of you, and almost like it's like putting a sword right into the ground where it's not even able to move. They want you to be able to flow here right now. There's an expansion of your heart happening. So we've got an activation that is happening for some of you where we need to expand. We need to allow ourselves to grow, but we can't carry some of these swords around that are stunting our growth. Okay, so we need to allow ourselves to be open here. This is why you have an open heart. We can't close it off. You know, when we have swords, it's like a really painful thing. Imagine moving around with swords in your heart. That'd be so painful, right? So we want to be able to move with ease here without any kind of suffering, is what Spirit is saying here. Suffering, right? So I don't know what it is that's happening in your life right now, Aries, but whatever it is, Spirit is wanting you to gather everything, and let's allow ourselves to go through it, heal through it, process it, but let's move on and past it, okay? So this is what they're asking you to do at this time. And let's not interact with this energy. Let's not give it our energy. Let's not focus on all these swords in our heart. They're going to dissolve. These are sometimes illusions that we have in our minds that we give energy to that sometimes aren't even real. They're stories that we make up or tell ourselves, right? So this is where sometimes we are having this internal battle with ourselves. And I feel that with this card, the Five of Wands for you today, Aries, is maybe you are the spectator. You're kind of watching everything and seeing how this energy within you, like this, I feel this is actually a really good card for some of you, because maybe you're practicing grounding and centering your energy as you see some of these things rising up. Like you're doing really good here, some of you. And it's a really tough thing to actually move through, but you're very strong. And Spirit is saying, if you have an open heart and not allow things to come in and actually, it's not that they're not meant to hurt your feelings, because we're meant to feel our feelings, but it's more so not being afraid to close, like not being afraid. It's almost like you're not shutting and slamming the doors closed. You have the power, and you're not going to let these kind of things get the best of you and close yourself off to the things that actually are meant to come into your lives. Because what happens here, everyone, is when we close our heart off and it's not open, then we close it off to everything, right? So if we remain with an open heart and move through the energy of an open heart, we receive all the things that are meant for us without us actually closing the gates to that heart portal, right? So we have some incoming energies coming in, and it's coming in through turbulence. Okay, so, and it's caught in turbulence. It's not its fault that it's caught in turbulence. It's just what's out there in the world right now, energetically, for some of us. And they're wanting you to really ground yourself. So have some sort of an implementation of a practice where you ground yourself, Aries. So when you're feeling like things are a little bit chaotic and they're starting to affect you physically, mentally, where your emotions aren't feeling good, try to ground and center yourself. When we get hurt, so whenever I'm hurt by words or things like that, I allow myself to feel that feeling. I'm very aware of when my feelings come up. So I just take a deep breath and I watch for the feelings, like, okay, why am I feeling like this? Why am I reacting this way, right? So, and that's through breath work. I get into breath work, and for me, the emotions pass, and then I'm able to think about them a little bit more and see why that's happening, right? And get to the bottom of it. So Spirit is wanting you to get to the bottom of this in whatever way that you desire, whatever way works best for you. Remember, we all are living a different life experience. We are all different than each other. So not everything that everyone does is going to work for some of us, right? So find ways to balance and center your energy, whether that's through meditation, breathing exercises, yoga, exercising, painting, baking, whatever it is for you. Okay, so, and be mindful of the reaction that you're giving, the way that you are responding. It's not responding, it's reacting to things. Because right now I feel that something is kind of jabbing you here. Something is wanting a reaction from you. And the best course of action here is not to give that reaction. Okay, sometimes we're not meant to give that reaction. Now, this can work the other way as well, where you're meant to give a reaction, but you're going to know and you're going to be guided to what it is that you need to do. When you slow things down, breathe through it, you're going to know what kind of action to take. And that's the action you're going to take. I know that's easier said than done, but when you come to a place of stillness within a situation that you're going through that feels intense, when you bring that stillness in, you're going to be able to see it through. Okay, so I feel it's very important. And remember, it doesn't come right away. Sometimes for some of us to bring that stillness doesn't come right away. We have to practice it, right? We have to master it. So the more that you're able to ground and center yourself when you're going through tough situations, the more that you're going to get better at it, and it's going to become second nature for you. Okay, so I really feel that they're wanting you to be flexible, bendable here. And also the word shapeshifter is coming in. This sometimes does come in with the Five of Wands. It's the kind of energy that you're surrounded by. So Spirit is wanting you to be very mindful of what and who you surround yourself with, okay? Because there's communication coming in. Spirit is really trying to connect with you right now, Aries. You're being put into alignment with a part of your destiny. I feel this is your destiny. You're already aligned to it, but I feel the path is going to become clear. And there's signs coming in, and sometimes we are so distracted by all the things that are happening to us personally, like within our day-to-day lives, that we disconnect from everything else that is trying to come in to help guide us through whatever it is that we're going through, right? So it's really important that we build a connection with Spirit. And what I'm getting here is inspiration, some sort of a great idea, or words that are being exchanged. Sometimes I feel that it's really interesting how Spirit works, and it's interesting how we work with Spirit and how we choose to experience the experiences that we go through. But what I feel is happening is there's something that is being shared with you. There's whispers being whispered to you through some of this conflict, through some of this static energy, and it almost feels subliminal. You know how it's in the background? So it feels like this. So and I feel these are words that are coming in like echoing behind you. I don't know what this echoing is, but I'm hearing a lot of echoing. I don't know if you've been having dreams where someone's asking you to remember some sort of a word or something like that, like a repeating dream, and maybe someone's saying something to you and telling you to remember this. And maybe you wake up and you're not able to remember it, but I feel that whatever it was, that message that's coming in for you, you're going to remember it. It's going to come in and it's going to come in, and all of a sudden this light goes off and you're like, oh my gosh, I get it now. It makes sense. So there's a breakthrough happening within this Ace of Swords, but I'm getting the Wands energy coming. So this Wands might be disrupting or interfering with this connection here. This is what I'm getting here. That's why the wand just came in. So I feel like it's kind of interrupting in some way this energy, that connection, or that resolution or solution to something, or that remembering of something that's almost at the tip of your tongue, but you're just not able to get it, right? And communication for you is very powerful. Choose your words wisely here, Aries, and be mindful of the kind of communication that you have with others and with yourself, the words that you're speaking, especially about yourself. Okay, they're wanting you to stay in that space and energy of abundance, of positivity. Okay, and this is, what's happening here is there's almost like this waterfall. I'm seeing someone here in my mind who's got a waterfall coming out of their mouth. Like it's just this big waterfall. It's a really beautiful vision here that I'm seeing. So there's something that is meant to flow out from you. There's something that you're meant to express. And I feel that a lot of times, whatever this is in our mind. It's kind of in that mental plane. It's something that we've thought about. It's something that we sense, we feel. It's a part of us, we know it, but we're not able to express it. And I feel this expression, the way that you need to communicate whatever this is, or it's a beautiful energy that is your energy, Aries, that is wanting to come out and be expressed, shared, and seen, and known, and heard. This is coming through this card here. So however this happens for you, maybe it's going to open up through the situation that you're in with the Three of Swords and the Five of Wands, right? Whatever's happening here is shaping you, molding you into that version that is in an alignment with a higher frequency, a higher vibration energy. Okay, so such beautiful things that are happening here for you. This is where Spirit is opening the door for you. The Spirit is actually inviting you into something. This is something that some of you have asked for. So I'm also getting a direct connection to your higher self and a manifestation that is tied to something that has to do with a connection with your higher self. So you're drawing this energy in. This is why I feel this is a manifestation that is forming. This is a prayer that is being answered. But whatever this is, like a wish coming true, you're the one that's pulling it in. You are the one that's doing this. You're the one that's making this happen. Right? So some of you are, and this could be an implementation of one simple technique or a practice in your life that is making all the difference. Okay, it could be like you're starting to meditate, or you're waking up a little bit earlier. You're spending a little bit more time doing the thing it is that you've been wanting to do, focusing, right? Again, discipline, creating a system for yourself. So look at that. All right, I'm now going to pull a bonus card from the Spirit Animals Oracle deck. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook, Aries. So this comes with an oracle message and a protection message. I'm going to read them both to you today. So we are getting for you, Mouse Spirit. Tend to the small things. It's time for you to tend to the small things. So if you're seeing a mouse anywhere in your life, this is your confirmation. If you're not seeing one, you're seeing one now on your screen. We have the number 40 on this card. This could be a number of significance for some of you. Perhaps you're seeing this number around, or you're 40 years old. Right? This could be a confirmation for you today. So timing, I'm getting 40 hours, 40 days around the message of this card. So the oracle message is the humble mouse pays attention to the smallest details. And Mouse Spirit calls on you to notice the nuances and the fine print at this time. In your eagerness to meet your goals and pursue your dreams, it is easy to forget the importance of clear communication and tending to the little things, including people's subtle signs that they are unhappy, as well as the small voice inside of you that says, this doesn't feel right. Take time to sniff out what you need to know. Is there some detail or nuance about how you engage others or operate in the world that is key to your success, but you've too readily dismissed it as nothing big or nothing special? Mouse Spirit reminds you that what seems small may be more important and powerful than you think, so look again. Do not underestimate yourself on your potential for co-creating something amazing when you pay attention to the details. Now, the protection message for you is, are you too caught up in details, micromanaging others, and stressing out because you want everything to be perfect? Are you procrastinating because you want every detail to be just right and losing track of time and your priorities? Mouse Spirit wants you to listen to your intuition that tells you that the detail you fear you are overlooking will only appear when you stop obsessing. Mouse Spirit will lead you to the nuances you need to notice and will diligently work to support you if you take a breath and trust that guidance will be provided. Small gestures carry great power right now, and maybe you need to take action towards discovering what is going on that you may not be seeing, or towards amending a relationship or a situation. Ask a question, do a little research, and listen for Mouse Spirit's quiet little squeak telling you, look here and attend to this detail. So look at that. What a powerful message for you today, Aries. So that is your bonus card. I'm now going to pull an angel number for you as well. So those of you that are seeing angel numbers or repeating numbers, this is going to give you your confirmation and guidance. So new levels, 444. If you're seeing these numbers, this is your confirmation of this message today. So some of you could see these on a license plate, maybe on a phone number or home address. Wherever you're seeing it, this is your confirmation. So your prayers are answered. We already said this, right? This is the Ace of Swords. Your prayers are answers. You're being heard. You're being exalted, lifted up. They're giving you strength right now. So they want your dedication and you to actually get to work on getting things into the way and into the reality that you want them to be in. So you have to do the work here, is what Spirit is saying, Aries. So it's time for you to choose to live that life of abundance. It's time for you to choose to show up in the world the way that you want to show up without any kind of, turbulent, like what they're saying is choose to come from a place of love, compassion, and kindness, right? This is what is being activated within you. So it's that heart center, right? They keep taking me back to this heart center. So I feel for you, your heart center is being activated at this time. So this is your reading today. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.